ran away from my father's house to become a priest because I had the call. Nobody asked me. I heard the voice. It was so clear. I was praying in the mountain after about 3 days fasting in the bush. It was a Harmattan season. And the voice came. My son, I want to use you as an instrument of a blessing, of a healing, of a miracle. I was looking around. Who is telling me this? I didn't see anybody. Goose pimple filled my whole body. I carried my Bible and started running. Even as I was running, I was hearing the voice. I ran back, and the voice was much. Do you know I ran into a ditch that midnight? God saved me. There was no snake inside that pit. Running away from a voice I don't know. Even when I've left, the story was too long. Because at the time, all the available native doctors in the city were invited to do whatever they can to chain me at home. I was even taken to Kaduna to make sure I was not going to be a priest. To worsen it all at the end of the drama, when eventually I made it as a deacon, to be a priest, the day I was to be ordained, there was a team of native doctors from nowhere. That young seminarian had been burning idols and destroying charms, and we can't be alive to see him a priest. They ganged up to come to my home and they killed me before hands were laid on me. Miraculously, the information given to them was E2. So they had E2. So they passed Ituku, my town, and they moved down to Abia State. I don't know one city that called Itu there. By that, Itu. So they went to Itu in Abia. By the time they came back in the evening, I was already a priest. Praise the living God. But the first mass, 30th July, because I have no house in my father's house. So I was carried to Manuku. It's a living story. So the Manuku is a grandma of this Uche here. Uche, stand up. Yeah. The Manuku, my father's sister. So the senior sister to my father is a grandma, direct grandma of this daughter here. So I went to the grandma's house to take bath. So sit down, which is now a mother of children. Hallelujah. And let the children stand up and be blessed. Eh? Within the crusade time, I want to have time with the children. The time is coming when all the children will be brought here to bless them. The most difficult day is this time. This thing I'm saying now. This preaching of laying ourselves as living sacrifice. If I don't finish it today, I'll complete it tomorrow. Because it is the base of everything we are going to do. I'm not a magician, but I believe in miracles. So as we are going to take my bath in my grandma's house, I saw the native doctors in line coming out from the church. The mass should be 10 a.m. These people were already there before the 10. And they were marching to one mighty Indian, Hindus, native doctor that's in our town, terrorizing everybody. He was hosting them as you're hosting me now. He was hosting all of them. So we saw them. I told them, this time the Clement is moving like this. I think we are safe. So they all moved up to his house. It didn't take more than 2 minutes the time they left the church arena. And the bees filled the whole church. The whole bees. I know. Bees, the one that produce honey. Bees in millions. You can't enter the church compound. That I must be stung to death. My first mass was the activity of bees. The president bishop of Gunaun, John Okoye, came down from Rome. He was helping to save. It was too much. You see heap of thing like this. A young man will be on the ground. The heap will be bees. Stinging people down everywhere. Because nobody will enter the church. The devil. Catch this message. Before the time we will go to the church, they have already gone to the church. Children of God are lazy. Everybody got relaxed. That's for all. We have ordained a priest. Ejike Mbaka said, the charismatics were everywhere in my house, playing their guitar, everybody dancing. Eventually, Ejike is a priest. And they knew I'm one of them. And I'm coming for battle. I didn't pretend my own. I am an enemy of anybody that is against God. So whoever you are, even if you're a government, I don't care, I'm battling you. Once you are not moving according to the ordinances of heaven and God, I don't know who you are. Everybody may be against me at that time, but I must win the war later. Praise the living God.